Hey, this is Alan Cowgill, and I am so excited that you have signed up for my Financial Freedom Boot Camp. I call it my Business in a Box Boot Camp now. I know you're going to love it. I'd like to share with you a little bit about what I've got in store for you. I just want to let you know that registration starts at 8 o'clock on Thursday, the 16th. When you sign in, I'm going to give you a very cool manual. In fact, I have just gone through the manual and updated it, so it is ready. You get a name badge and a goodie bag. I need to have you wear your name badge throughout the event. And we'll go to 6 o'clock that day. Friday and Saturday, I need to let you know that we start at 8 and we go to 6. On Saturday, we do a dinner with Alan, which is a very unique event, and folks love it. And then Sunday, we're 8 to 4. I quit at 4 o'clock so I can get my staff home. I got to catch a plane, and it just works out very, very well for everybody. Just a couple little highlights. The manual will cover every piece of your real estate business. It is an incredible manual. It really came together great, and I've honed it over the years. And like I said, I have just updated it for you. I got a rehab video where I rehabbed a kitchen and rehabbed a bath, and folks love that. It's about a 17-minute video, and it's really helpful for folks that have never done a deal or folks that are just getting started in the business. And in fact, maybe you got experts will learn a couple things too. Checklist. I am known for the checklists. They're actually the backbone of my systems, and we'll get into that. In fact, every day we will talk about checklists. I'll show you some of my checklists, and actually you need them. You need to have checklists. You need actually 19. If I got 19, you need 19. If you're a real estate investor and you're buying, selling, and fixing houses, or commercial property. Policies and procedures. I got 87 policies and procedures, and we'll cover what my procedures are, what my policies are, and you will get an in-depth training on that. And then key reports that I created. I'll show you those, actually show you the reports. Now, one of the things that I did in corporate America was I created this layout, and then I morphed it over into my real estate business. And it is the checklist that I use, the format that I use. At the top there, you see the heading, and the left-hand side there, you see the items. In this purchasing checklist, I won't tell you what the total is. I'm kind of saving that for the event. But right here, I've got 8. Now, if you sat down today and you would write down how many items that you have to do in order, because for out of order, you could create chaos in your business. And who's responsible. And then at the end there, you see I got a place for free flow comments or date completed or initials. And think about the steps in buying a property and how many you get. I think you'll be blown away on how many that you need, because I'm going to show you that at the event. I just showed a little snapshot here of the top 8. The other thing too is this is a packet system that I came up with that saved me a tremendous amount of chaos and time. That's Tammy, and she's holding up a manila folder. In fact, it's even got a little checklist up there at the top, doesn't it? So we're going to get into that. I'm not going to spoil the fun at the event. I'm going to just show you a little bit about what I got in store for you. You will love my packet system. Actually, what folks love also, which seems incredible to me, is they love my filing system. People really must screw up their files. I'm gonna share with you my filing system, and heck, you might implement it right after the event. In fact, I'm going to give you tips and techniques at the event and systems that you'll implement the week right after the event. There is a little checklist on renting a property. That isn't even half of the steps that you have to go through to rent a property. So I just thought you'd see a little snapshot here and stuff that we're going to be looking at. One of the things I did was I took the city map, and folks at past events have really liked this. What I do is I went through the city and decided where I wanted to buy and where I didn't want to buy. And you can see there like a bullseye in the middle of that map of Springfield, Ohio, where I got it highlighted in yellow, and that's the war zone. I didn't want to buy there. It's a no-buy zone. Now think about that saving time. When somebody calls in and they want to sell their property, all I have to do, get the property address, figure out where it's at on the map, and if it's in that yellow, I don't bother to go. It saved me a ton of time early on. I've got some experts coming in to help out. It's a 4-day event. I got an expert for each day. On day one is Donna Bauer. She is on note buying, and my students love note buying. And so, if you don't know about it, you need to be there. If you're curious about it, you need to be there and listen to Donna. So, most of the boot camp, though, you need to know you get me. You need to get me 80, 85, 90% of the time. So, but I bring in some experts on specific items that my students need to know. Jack Childress, if maybe you don't know Zach, he is an expert on automating businesses, and this boot camp's all about systems. In fact, that's a picture of Zach and I at this boot camp couple of years ago. He's an incredible teacher. And then Larry Harbold. I got Larry coming in. He's been a friend of mine for years, and I got him coming in for two things. One is land trust. Now, I'll be candid with you. I could teach it. But Larry has taken it to the nth degree, and he's actually amazing. And so he is an expert on it. He goes into depth that I had never considered before, and you're going to love that. If you don't have properties in a land trust, you got to come to the event just for that. And then seller financing. Everybody wants to know about seller financing. Here again, he's an expert, and that's why I got him coming. He's flying in from Florida to come to the event. And then one of my students, Gary Cassidy, very, very successful student. I have him come to my boot camps now and answer questions for my students. He's raised $5 million in private money. Now, this boot camp is about systems. It's about how to fix your business. So what I got Gary doing is showing unique ways to generate leads on social media. So many people are interested in that, don't know how to do it right, screw it up, cost them a lot of money. Gary is an expert. And so I'm going to have Gary do some teaching on that for a little bit. Great guy, fantastic man. So I just want to let you know that I got some other folks out there that are going to be helping. Let's go take a quick look at table of contents. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this, just to let you know. I kick off giving some of my background for folks in the crowd that don't know me, and then a little bit on Dream Team, how I got started with systems and in the office, meetings and office reports. I got some great reports. Payables, receivables, collecting money. Some things there will blow you away on how we handle it. Collections. I got a team, my staff coming with me too. I got Donna Pena, and she'll be up on stage teaching some of these items, like on collections. She is an expert on that. She handles that for me. I've also got Gary there, and I've also got Troy. He is a super guy. He'll be there on the audio stuff, but he also has been to a lot of these boot camps. But Donna will be the one that's typically up on stage from time to time on specific items on this list. Finding properties, qualifying properties, appraisals and insurance, buying properties, closing procedures to buy, contractors, selling the property. I bet you all want to know what I do there. Working with private lenders, a little bit on that because I got a whole 4-day boot camp on that. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time on that, but I do need to touch on it a little bit for people in the crowd that aren't familiar with it. Mortgage liaison, very unique position I created to help sell properties. And it might blow you away on what you hear about that. And you might want to implement that once you get back home. And then working with tenants and what I do there, and then closing procedures. In the back of the manual, we got some resources, stuff you might be interested in. Now, you hear it from me. I'd love to have you just enjoy the event. I've got some folks here that have given me some testimonials, and what I'd like to do is hear from them for just a second.
We just wanted to say thank you, Alan. We really enjoyed the show. Thought it was great. Really looking forward to going through the checklist. We own a business now, and we have some checklists, but I can really see this as being a huge advantage to our business. So, yeah, thank you.
Let's check out another one. See what they had to say about the boot camp. I just picked these at random.
I'm Laura Holbrook from Brownsville, Oregon. And I have a little confession to make today. I've been attending seminars for 15 years, and this one here is the first one I've ever finished. And I'm kind of proud of myself because I got through all the sessions and loved all of them. I didn't play hooky on all of them, any of it. And I'm excited to be able to take home these new systems and implement them in the office that we have.
All right. She's a sweetheart.
Hello, my name is Anita Beasley, and I'm here in St. Louis, Missouri at Alan Cowgill's event. It has been so good so far. I mean, this is the last day. I hate to see the brother go, but you know, he has to go on and make other millionaires because I'm going to be one. His event has covered everything from acquiring a property to buying a property to selling it, and then he has such great guests. Oh my God, we met so many people, and the last one was Zach Childress, which is awesome dude, has some awesome materials, and yeah, I'm leaving out of here with everybody's stuff, so I should be successful, and you guys should see me at the next big event that's coming up in November. You all have a blessed one. Bye-bye.
I love her. She's awesome. If you heard that, she's in St. Louis where I was at here a couple years ago at the same event.
Hi, Alan. I just want to thank you for the boot camp. It's been tremendous. You've helped me. When I get back, I'll take a lot of chaotic things out of my life. Not only this boot camp, but the one I attended in Dallas also for private funding was excellent. I recommend it to anybody, any day. And I'll be seeing you again in Orlando. Thanks a lot for everything.
All right. Well, you're going to be there. You signed up. Don't let me down. Show up, and it's going to rock. You are going to love the boot camp, just like those folks do. And if you want me to make you a star, I'll even have we can take a video of you and testimonial. Okay. So yeah, it's actually a boot camp any real estate investor needs that hadn't taken the time to put incredible systems into their business. Well, to your wealth. I'll see you at the event.